Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are so excited that you're here. Today we have got a special guest, Jeremiah, with us.
Wait, I thought you were the guest.
Wait, I thought you were the guest.
What? Brenna, what boots are we checking out today?
Well, I'm excited because today we have the women's Twisted X model WXT L001.
Looks pretty.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig and I'm joined by my beautiful wife Brenna for a Twisted X women's boots review. How you doing, Brenna?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me and helping me out with this women's boots review. I'm doing a video about a pair of boots like this right now too for men, so it's going to be interesting to see what we both feel about this sort of style and design. Before we get into it though, I need to let Brenna and all of you guys out there know that this video is also sponsored by Twisted X. However, it is in our contract with them to come at this review as honestly and objectively as possible, bringing you the best information out there about these boots. It's also a giveaway opportunity, Brenna. So that means somebody who's watching this video within the first couple of weeks of it being posted has a chance to win a brand new pair of these boots in their size. So with all of that out of the way, we need to break down the details of this boot with
the rundown. Alright, so here we have, again, the women's Twisted X. This is the model WXT L001. You know, not a super cute name, but you know what you're getting, okay? And we like that.
They use cute color names, though.
So this is the full grain leather foot and counter in the color cinnamon, which that is cute.
That's pretty cute, right?
Yeah. These do have a wide square toe with a double stitched welt, and then there is the little bit of turquoise in the toe buck that kind of ties it in with the top. Thoughtful design. They are 11 inches tall, and they do have these 1¼ inch composite heels. So nice and thick, sturdy, but not too high. You're gonna be comfy.
It kind of looks like stacked leather, but it doesn't feel like stacked leather, does it?
No, it doesn't. It definitely has that kind of veneer. But then there is the leather outsole with the Goodyear welt, so these are resolable. If we take it all the way up to the top now, we do have the leather lining, which is pigskin. Pretty common, nothing super duper special, but they do have the Blend 85 removable insole.
And it's using 85% recycled foam from landfills or foam that would otherwise end up in landfills, and you can tell because it's got all these little spots in there, like they actually are using recycled foam. They don't care what color it is.
Right, I mean it's on the bottom of your shoe. You're never going to see it.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
It doesn't matter.
It's a comfortable insole. And then speaking of comfort, underneath that, you got the Cell Stretch Comfort footbed.
Which I like.
Yeah, they have it in their
like
other
that.
boots too. But this is the first time they've put it in a boot with a leather outsole.
The best of both worlds.
Yes, exactly.
And these are made in China, and they are $250 at most retailers.
I think it's time for you to try on these boots and let us all know how they look and feel. What do you think?
Let's do it. Okay, so I have got the Twisted X in turquoise on here. So these are a size 6B. I'm normally a 6.5, but because they are a wide square toe, we sized down half a size to make sure that they would fit comfy and not be too big. Right off the bat, I feel like the fit from the back of my foot to the front of my foot is good. There's a little bit of room for me to wiggle my toes, which is nice, and I do get that heel slip in the back. Maybe they feel a little bit stiff, but I think that's to be expected with any hard leather outsole, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. What is giving me a little bit of pause is that what it feels like is what's happening is that the insole and the comfort footbed have taken up too much space in the boot, and it's kind of pushing my foot towards the top of the boot. Is kind of what it feels like, that they didn't account for all that space in there or something. Hopefully that breaks in and gets a little bit more comfy, but first impression is that's uncomfortable. But other than that, they feel, they might even be a tiny bit big. Now that I'm moving around a little bit in them, they fit my calves okay, not amazing. I could do with a little bit more room, but it's working. I think the leather looks really nice. I like the turquoise. The purple with the turquoise is a fun little detail. The toe shape is not bad. It's much like the other Twisted X boots that I have tried. It looks a little bit worse in your hand than it does on, but I think because it's not a true kind of wide square toe and it does taper in a little bit, it's not as offensive. It's not my personal chosen style, but I think I could wear it with some jeans that went over instead of tucked inside. I'm excited to try these boots. It's time to get that extended test going. Let's go. Sometimes you just need to get creative and work with your hands. So today, I'm headed to the shop of Ithaca ceramic artist Kari Zelson Robertson to learn how to throw some clay around.
So this is my little home gallery, and in this space I have, you know, work that I'm kind of current with, and then I've got work from years ago. So there's a bit of a mix in here. I do impressions of fossils, like water-related types of things. Kind of a wave idea, something flowy and graceful, and I've started playing around with some different color combinations on the inside, which is fun. But this work is probably going to be over with because I'm going more in this direction from starting this year. So this is a decision that I've made about the way that I want to transition and the kind of work that I want to do. It's just kind of a fun, cool shape or design. So, you know, I call these squiggle bowls. They're great for food, for appetizers. More simple, and there's a lot of kind of construction elements with that style that I'm looking forward to exploring and, you know, kind of curious to see how that's going to go. Here's a piece that's a little bit along that line, which is an odd shape, you know, and it's great for appetizers, sharing with people, things like that.
So now that I know it's possible, it's time to try it myself, starting with some basic instruction from the teacher.
The process that you're applying to the clay has to do with your hands doing the work, centering to the middle, and we want to have not so much friction on your hands, and the water is what does it for us. So the pedal is like a gas pedal on a car. If you have it down all the way, then the wheel head goes quickly, and if you bring it back a little bit, it goes slower. So I want like kind of a medium speed here, and then I'm going to take my foot off the pedal so that it doesn't change speed while I'm working. Yeah, so some water on the hands, and then your hands go on the clay, and your feet are flat on the ground, and your arms are on your knees, because you want to be kind of symmetrical and have good, what I call foundation. And that step is to open the clay. You put a hole in the middle, and the way that I like to teach to do it is your hands are resting on the side, and the tips of your thumbs make a little dimple, and then just press down almost to the bottom, but not quite. So I've got this opened up enough that I can now go on to the next step, which is to pull the walls. I'm pushing in a little bit more with the outside than the inside hand. It's almost like the inside finger is just kind of holding the wall while the outside finger is pushing in. So that's one pass up to the top. Doing the same thing again. A little more pressure with my outside hand than the inside hand. All right, so I'm going to do that one more time. Let's just get a cylinder.
Seems like a lot to remember. Let's give it a try and see if I can make my own cylinder pot. Starting out was a little difficult, and it took some getting used to. Kari makes it look so easy. Soon enough, I had a nice shape, and my little cylinder turned out pretty okay. Kari was a great teacher, and I look forward to trying this again in these Twisted X boots.
All right, huge thanks to Kari Zelson Robertson for letting us throw some clay and record it. Brenna, that looked like it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I think everyone should try throwing clay on the wheel. I've never done that before, but she was such a great teacher.
Yeah, she was. Really, really good teacher, and she does also teach at the pottery school here in Ithaca. But if you want to know more about her, you can go to Kari Zelson Robertson.com or also on Instagram. Now, Brenna, it's time for your final thoughts of these Twisted X boots. All right, Brenna, so a primary concern that you had with these boots when you first tried them on was the fact that the cell stretch footbed and the insole pressed up your foot a little bit too much to the top. And if you actually take out the insole here,
or just feel it, you can feel it in there.
Feel how raised it is. Yeah, exactly.
It was very uncomfortable when I first put them on. If I was trying them on in the store and I had them on my feet for 5-10 minutes with my foot immediately going numb, I would not have purchased them. But that feeling did go away after a couple of hours. It made me a little bit hesitant to want to put the boots on again. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a fun feeling when your foot falls asleep when you just put your shoes on. It's like, I don't think shoes are supposed to make my feet do this. But it turned out to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that feeling went away as that raised piece in there kind of got a little bit more broken in. And now I would say that these shoes are comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I would not say that they are like the Black Star line with whatever magic they've got going on, because those things are heavenly. But these are really good every day. You just gotta get somewhere. You could probably do some work in these. You could work a desk job in these. You could do whatever else you need to do in these.
Yeah.
I think they're a good boot. I like the way that they look a lot. I think the color choices that you get are super fun. I like the purple edge that it's got here. I think the calf fits really nicely, which is like, I don't get to say that very often, so
that's true.
I'm gonna hype that up. In terms of quality, the boot is clearly made well. It's clearly made by a company that cares about what they're doing. You can tell that in the stitching, the little like colored stitches that they do in the toe bug. The sole is well made. I didn't have any problems. I purposefully step in puddles because I am just that girl. I didn't have any problems with water seeping in or anything like that, even though these boots are not waterproof or water resistant or anything like that. But in a less well-made shoe, you would get some of that water leakage in there already.
Yeah, because it's been raining like crazy.
Right.
Well, thank you, Brenna, for your opinions on these boots and for helping me out with the review. I hope you had fun with Kari Zelson Robertson. And now we need to get into the giveaway information, because somebody watching this video within the first couple of weeks of it being posted has a chance to win a brand new pair of these in their size. You got to do 3 things to enter. Number 1, like this video right now so more people will see it. Number 2, subscribe to my channel yet if you haven't. And number 3, fill out the form at the link in the description. It's right down there, the first link. I'll also link it up as a pinned comment. Head on over to my website, fill out that form, and you will be entered to win a pair of these boots in your size. Then on February 3rd, 2023, that's a Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll announce the winner on a Boots and Ballads live stream event where I'll play music, talk boots, and so much more. And we're giving away 2 pairs of boots, one for the ladies, and of course, you know, one for the guys as well, because we got another Twisted X video coming as well. So Brenna, thank you so much for helping me out today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace. They brought self-stretch to boots with the leather soles. Just make sure to break them in before you go. Thanks so much for watching today. Why don't you watch this other video up here? Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.